Hi guys, it's the Biz Twist. I have something bothering me today. Oh, whatever. I'm not in the conversation anymore because I just decided to get away from it. But I have an autistic little brother. He is 8 years old, and we call him Cody for a nickname. He's getting better every single day. He can now draw faces, he can add numbers, he can count turtles and animals. He's way different than he was a few years ago. So this is my mom's status on Facebook. Kids with special needs aren't weird or odd. They only want what everyone wants, to be accepted. Can I make a request? Is anyone willing to post this and leave it on your status for at least 1 hour? It is Special Education Week and Autism Awareness Month, and this is in honor of all children made in a unique way. You will never understand a situation until you are faced with it. For Cody. So, I'm like, cool. I posted it as my status too, because I love Cody. Autism awareness is very important to me, because I want him to live a normal childhood like he is right now. Even though he strips off his clothes when he gets home, and even though he can't talk as well as others, he's still normal. Anyway, this guy, I'm going to call him Joe, because I don't want to say his real name. Anyway, he's like, made in a unique way. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of people with special needs are made due to neglectful, stupid parents. That's wrong. Because Cody is not autistic because my mom locked him up in a room and was like, I don't like you, I'm going to neglect you. That's not what happened. That really made me mad. It just... Anyway, so I'm like, so Joe, you were saying my mother is a neglectful parent? I beg to differ when Cody's autism is getting better each day. Are you saying this because you crave the attention of many? Is that how you were raised? To get negative attention from your peers? I will not have this argument with you, but I will have my say. My mother supports and works hard for all of us kids, especially my autistic little brother. Next time you have something to say about autism, keep your mouth shut because you are a sad, confused loner that will never experience the real love an autistic child has to give. Actually thinking of your character, you would probably neglect them. Wait, that's your argument, right? More like an unheard opinion. Well, I was expecting him to be really rude. He's like, are you saying my mother's a neglectful parent? Quoting me. He's like, where did I say that? He didn't have to say that. He said that autism was from neglectful parents. And my mom just happens to be a parent of an autistic kid. So, he pretty much said, hey, Michelle, you're a bad parent. He's like, well, real autism is likely due to an autoimmune response to an infection in the early stages of pregnancy. That cannot cause autism. Autism is where they have a speech impediment. They're really smart, but they can't tell you what they want. How is that an infection during pregnancy? It's not. That's the thing. He is clueless. And he also said it's potentially genetically linked. So I said, we are all made different for a reason. There's a reason that you sit on your computer every day and try to disturb people's happy lifestyles. And there is a reason that I actually live life to the fullest with autism on my side. Thank you for your opinion because everyone is entitled to it. However, you have an autistic child, then we'll have a real conversation. Then my older sister decided to get in on this little argument. I did a project on autism. Yes, there are a couple leads to it being genetic, but there's no scientific proof. And autism is not linked to anything having to do with something going on in the early stages of pregnancy. None of these things have been proven. These are only theories that you are stating. I do believe that autism is genetically related, but since it's not proven yet, I will not say anything. I want them to find out what the causes are, and maybe we'll find a cure. Being autistic isn't a bad thing, that's what most people need to realize. Oh, well, this Matthew jerk, I just said his name, sorry. His name's Joe. Guys. Anyway, so Joe / Matthew, that's his nickname, just so you know. Okay. A lot of times, though, baby shakers will try to claim their kid has autism in order to cover up what they did to their baby. He's talking about different stories of where people are like, oh, he's autistic, so they get like money and stuff, and it's just dumb. He doesn't have an autistic kid. He doesn't know what autism is if he thinks it's caused from early pregnancy infections. Anyway, my sister said, I've never heard this baby shaker theory. This is a new one. I don't know where you're getting your facts from, but they can tell autistic child from one that was baby shaken syndrome. There are completely two different things. Well, it's time for me to get back on this argument. So, I will tell you one more thing before I decide that you are not worth my time. Cody, my autistic little brother, can now say sentences, do math, and really interact. A few years ago, that was nearly impossible. Do you think, knowing that you have these bizarre theories, that we gave him more attention and decided that we were just kidding about him having autism? I'm sorry, Joe, but you really need to find a different path to take with your life. Maybe one that you know something about. Thank you. I know it's really long, and I know it's probably not worth it, but Cody is not just another autistic kid. He is made in a unique way. And I love him with all my heart. He has never done anything wrong to anybody other than when he yells and bites and screams. But that's because he's autistic and he can't tell us what he wants. That doesn't mean that my mom was neglectful, nor that she had an infection during early pregnancy. It might be genetically linked, but I have no idea. All I know is that Cody's autism is getting better. And he will be a normal kid if we keep this up as fast as it's going. I just wish that Matthew/Joe, I said his name, and I'm not afraid to say it anymore. He needs to get his facts straight. Because he's not only hurting my mom, he's hurting the people who support autism. He's putting everything aside just to make an argument for himself. His name's not going to be known just because he thinks autism is a fake. Autism isn't a fake, and it's never going to be. And whether you watch this video all the way or not, at least you know how I feel. Or I sure hope you do. If you can leave a comment telling me what your opinion of autism is, I'll be happy to hear it, whether it's negative or positive, because everyone is entitled to their opinion. Thank you guys. Bye.